Oh my. Hello there, welcome to Fulcrum of the Force. I'm Jim, this is my channel dedicated to everything Star Wars. And today I've got a bit of a different review for you. Disclaimer, before anything else, this saber has been sent to me for free by NSabers. Obviously, we've seen them do the rounds with other people, and they reached out to me. I have a few saber companies reach out to me to ask me to review their products. Now, I have a rule. I don't review a company unless I've bought from them. So I will not be reviewing NSabers as a company because I've never used them. If you have, let me know in the comments your experience with them and the prices and everything else. But I've not ever bought from NSabers, so I'm not going to be reviewing NSabers as a company. This is very much about the saber itself, which is a TXQ Luke Skywalker. And I've been wanting to get my hands on a TXQ hilt for a little while, so I was like, you know what? Let's check it out and see what the dealio is, yo. So, obviously, it's in a box here. And here it is. It's very much like a Luke spin. So it doesn't have his switch box. We just have the button here. And yeah, there it is. Interesting. Very, very interesting. This has got a very dark thin neck there. His is very copper. This has gone very bronze. The grenade grip is okay. I mean, it's fine. Like I've seen better ones recently. I think the LGT one is starting to get a lot better from that standpoint. The emitter's good. It's got quite a thick sort of top to the emitter there, which gives you a little bit of extra. Do you know, I'm not going to lie, that's quite a lot of blade depth in there. And for a thin neck, that's really, really good because you need it to hold the blade in properly, because thin necks are notorious for having loose blades because the depth is not there. And I'll be honest, I think that blade depth is actually pretty decent. Like I said, because this is a spin version, if you want, whatever you want to call it, budget version, it doesn't have the box. But that does mean that it's a lot more comfortable to hold in the hand. There's a nice weight to this. It's a good size. The pommel looks good. Let's get in there so you can really, really see it nicely. It is a fingerprint magnet, which is probably why there's gloves in the box. But whatever, we move. Big old triangular D-ring, which I like. So yeah, let me see if I can open it and have a look at the internals. That was a mistake. It's clearly not there. You have to undo it from down here. Okay, so that's literally just that. I don't know how you would access the board on this. I honestly don't know. It's a button, unscrew maybe. I think the button might unscrew. I don't know. I don't know how you access the board, which is interesting. Normally things are quite easily accessible, and the problem is when they're not easily accessible, you do things like what I just did, which is unscrew the main body and potentially rip out some of the wires, because the wires are connected in there up this way. We've seen with a lot of other sort of sabers at the moment that they come with removable cores, which makes everything a lot easier. You're able to just slide it straight out, access the battery, access the SD card, access the charge. So at this point, I don't even know how to charge this, which is less than ideal. But let's go ahead and get a blade in and see what it looks like there. So here it is with the blade in. It's very rock solid inside there because of the blade depth, which is nice. There is a weird... Let me see if you can hear that. There is a weird rattle in the blade. It feels like the LED strips are banging against the sides. They're not held in there super tight. See the buttons lit up. I have literally just had a play very, very quickly to see what's going on this. That's a Mace Windu. It has all the standard stuff. Twist on, twist off. It has...
Ignition 2.
It has different ignition styles.
Ignition 3.
Like... Jesus. That's a bit much. So it's got your rainbow blade. It's got all the different things. It's got...
I am told it is the dark saber.
It's got a lot of different sound fonts on here. I've just been through them all.
Master Money.
It's what I have noticed.
General Kenobi.
So there are... It does say things like
Quinlan pause.
their names. There it is in green. It does say their names, so you know exactly whose sound font it is, which is something that LGT Hills had to stop doing for copyright. I don't know how long they're going to stay on there for the same reason. But yeah, the one thing I did notice, I've been through, there's quite a lot of sound fonts on here. Probably, I don't know exactly, there was easily over 15. But no Luke Return of the Jedi sound font, which is curious. But there are other random ones. I'll go through some now. So there are some that are like unique sound fonts as well, that are obviously only available through the SM4. Yeah, the smooth swing's alright. That's pretty cool. So there we go, we've got a nice red one there. I've got stuff in the way, hold on. Yeah, I mean, absolutely perfectly serviceable.
Temple Guard.
You've got lots of obviously different blade styles, different blade startups and everything. Everything you could want, really, except Luke's sound font. But I'm pretty sure you can add it on
Star Killer.
Like I said, you know, it does say their names, which is very handy.
Ventress.
So you don't have to try and guess whose it is or figure out whose it might be. Very handy. I don't see that staying too long.
Leia.
Yeah, I mean, it sounds alright as well.
Prepare a boarding point.
Bit of Vader there. It's curious. The white has a very, very minor blue hue to it. But you can change the colours of these if I can figure it out. I'm just trying to find a green. That's been used from Clone Wars. As is that.
Kenobi.
That's pretty cool. Not gonna lie. I don't mind that. So apparently to change the colour, you hold it down, you press the button and you twist.
Color switch.
Oh, there you go.
Color switch.
Okay, and then it cycles
Color
through.
switch.
So yeah, so it's got everything you would want. Obviously, it has slightly different ways of using like an LGT or what's called now a Nexus. So there are different ways of using it. I did want to try out the SN Pixel board, and yeah, you know what? It seems pretty cool.
Ignition 2.
Yeah, it's got features like you'd want it to have features. I'm a little concerned about how you access the SD card and everything else in there. I might have to look into this a bit further. But TXQ Luke spin, I mean, yeah, does what it says on the tin. At the end of the day, it is a Luke Skywalker saber that you can spin because it's got no control box on there. Not bad, not bad. What concerned about that blade? Smooth swing's all right. Yeah. TXQ Luke. They do. There is another TXQ Luke, like a Book of Boba Fett one that actually looks really, really nice. It's a lot darker. I think Sheena SJ Weathering has it. So if you want me to check that one out, let me know, and I'm sure she'll lend that on to me, and I can check it out as well. But there we go, the TXQ Luke. Interesting start on my potential TXQ journey. We'll see. I think it would be a good idea if I did check out some more TXQ hilts so that we can like see the differences between this and LGT and what the differences are. Because I know a lot of TXQ sabers actually have 2 buttons, and I do enjoy a 2-button setup, so that's interesting. But that's probably for a future video. I hope you enjoyed that. Don't forget to do the whole like, subscribe, and hit that bell so you never miss a notification. And let me know what sabers you want me to check out, because I will. I've got loads more stuff coming up. Loads of new saber reviews, loads of Lego reviews. Bit of everything, to be fair. I've got some more Jim's Cantinas coming up. So across the board, lots coming to the channel. So you don't want to miss anything. Hit the bell. Do the things. Until next time, don't forget, we're one with the Force, and the Force is with us.